So 10 fetters or dasa saṃyojana we call, and these are very helpful and very useful to all the Buddhists. Like in our way towards Nibbana, we need to know about the 10 fetters. If someone wants to achieve their final liberation, Sotapanna, stream entry, Sakadagama, once return, Anāgāmi, none return, and Arahanta, the final liberation, the enlightenment. For these things, to achieve these sainthoods, 4 sainthoods, we need to practice. We need to know about the 10 fetters. 10 fetters are the ropes or some kind of chains that we are tied to the saṃsāric pole. So we are all tied to that. So first of all, the 10 fetters are called Sakkaya Ditthi, Vicikiccha, Silabbata Paramasa, Kamaraga, Patigha, Ruparaga, Aruparaga, Mana, Uddhacca, and Avijja. So these are the 10 fetters. So Kamaraga is the sensual pleasure, sensual lust. This is one of the most difficult things that we need to deal with in our mundane lifestyle. Very difficult. In many places, like in Theravāda, I remember, Kāmarāgena daihāmi cittang me paridayati. Some of those monks, when they were practicing, they felt like the Kamaraga is so strong, it's like fire burning within, and it's so hard to contain. So they were really working hard. Even when you are meditating, those powerful sensual lust and those temperaments, those emotions can come up to us. Remember, like even the Buddha, when he was about to attain the final liberation, it is said that he met the 3 Mara daughters, right? What are those 3 Mara daughters? They were not actually physical human or like physical figures. They were not like external people or sentient beings. They were actually inside the mind. What are those? Tanha, Rati, and Raga. So Tanha is craving, Rati is, and Raga, they are all parts, siblings of the same powerful craving or desire or sensual pleasure, sensual lust. They are all interrelated. They are all same family members, siblings, I would say. So very difficult. Sakkaya Ditthi. For example, the first one actually Sakkaya Ditthi. Sakkaya Ditthi means you think this is me. Every one of us think Sakkaya Ditthi means me. So Sakkaya Ditthi, like if I say I am Sumitta, so this body belongs to me and no one can challenge me, no one can hurt me. If someone hurts me, I feel bad and my ego, is popped up, and then I challenge the other people, and I even can try to hurt other people, harm other people. So all the conflicts can happen to us because we think this is me. I, me, myself. That is where we start to have all the struggles. So Sakkaya Ditthi is something that you need to recognize within you. There is nothing like that. There is no I, me, myself actually. How do we know that? Like you need to focus on your 32 body parts, for example. Take each and every parts of the body. Kesa, the body, the head hair, and loma, the body hair, and danto, the teeth, tacho, the skin, and all these body parts. If you take one by one, focus on them, analyze them, and you might see there is nothing, there is no I, me, myself. So for example, when you have the beautiful hair, right now I don't have hair, the Tulani has. So When you have hair, you decorate it, you look to be, show it like a very possessive thing. And then one of the hair loses and you don't want to pick it up and keep it with you. So you don't want to even possess it, own it anymore. You say, it's not mine. Don't even want to call it. So like that, actually, you can see every single body part. If you focus on that, you might be able to figure out there is nothing me, I, me, myself. So same thing with every single body part, and how we fabricate ourselves, how we blind ourselves to be called as I, me, myself. So that is Sakkaya Ditthi. Vicikicca is all kinds of doubts that we have. Doubt about my past birth or future birth, karma or the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and the Paticca Samuppada, dependent origination, all kinds of doubts. We are not really clear. And that is why many people do so many rituals, rites, right? And that is where we are going to the other one, what we call Sakkaya Ditthi, Silabbata Paramasa, all kinds of rites and rituals. I think one of the most difficult fetters that we have to crack open is this Silabbata Paramasa. So if you want to attain Sotapanna, you have to get rid of Sakkaya Ditthi. You have to get rid of Vicikicca. You have to get rid of Silabbata Paramasa. When you completely cut off these three fetters, then you can attain Sotapanna, stream entry. Once you are in the stream entry, then the final liberation is guaranteed for you. It is at Sattakhattu Parama. At maximum you will be born only 7 births. Even before that you might be able to attain the final liberation. All those things can happen. But look how difficult it is to decode this, crack open these three fetters, Sakkaya Ditthi. How many of us can think, oh, it is not me, it is not mine. It is so hard. Everything you want to say like I, me, myself, it is so hard. But if you read the Dhamma, if you practice the Dhamma, if you try to realize the Dhamma, what is the Dhamma all about, you might be able to figure out there is no Sakkaya Ditthi, there is nothing called Sakkaya Ditthi. Actually, we can see that the fake identification that we have, self-identification that we have. Vicikicca, again, we need to be clear about our path. I think Samma Ditthi will be very helpful to us, right view. We need to practice the Noble Eightfold Path to wide open our horizon of Dhamma. There we can actually focus and learn more and investigate and explore more about the Dhamma. So, Silabbata Paramasa, people think by doing this act, by doing that act, I can attain, can come closer to the Nibbana. We need to figure out like how many of us, like all different countries, different cultural activities, different rites and rituals, by doing that, people think they can attain, they can go to the final liberation. So this can be a blindfold for many. This is a blind spot, really, really a powerful blind spot that we have, Silabbata Paramasa. And then when you attain Sakadagami, you have to cut short, you have to cut loose to a substantial extent the Kamaraga and the Patigha. Kamaraga, as I mentioned at the beginning, actually, some sensual pleasures, all kinds of desires. And so that has to be substantially subsidized, if not the overall. It's not overall done in the Sakadagami level or once return level. Patigha is the anger, the ill will, like the conflicting temperament, like you want to conflict with the others. So that is patigha. These temperaments these fetters can be substantially subsidized when you attain Sakadagami. But remember, even Sakadagami people, as they have Kamaraga and the Patigha, they can get angry, they can even get married. That is possible. But it doesn't mean like they can go to like very extreme. They are very, very understanding. They know the Dhamma. They realize the Dhamma. Sotapanna people, Sakadagami people, they can actually even get married and live happily. For example, Jetavana Monastery, Anathapindika, he was a millionaire. He was doing big business, and he was a wonderful, wonderful practitioner. He knew the Dhamma, and he was a Sotapanna. Visakha, many other people, they also attained Sotapanna, but they also had family happily married. It was possible. And then those substantially cutting loose of the two fetters will be completely cut off when you attain the Anāgāmi, non-returner. So once returner means when you attain Sakadagami, once returner, if you die as a once returner person, you will come back to this human form one more time. There is a possibility that you can come one more time. That is the thing. One more thing I forgot to mention, like if you attain Sotapanna, you will never be born in a lower realm. So maximum 7 births and no lower realm for them. That is the most beautiful thing when you attain Sotapanna. Sakadagami, only once you will return. Anāgami is non-returner. If you die as an Anāgami person, non-return person, you will never return. You will be born in the Suddhavasa realm, pure abodes. 4 Brahma abodes are there, what we call pure abodes. And there you don't come back, Anāgami. So they will be born as Arahanta persons. So in Brahma realms, there are a lot of Arahanta people like that. And Ruparaga, Aruparaga, Mana, Uddhacca, Avijja, those 5 fetters, they are also called Uddhambhagya Saṃyojana. Those 5 fetters will be cut off only when you attain Arahanthood. Like Rupa, the Raga, again see some subtle form of Raga is there with us. Form, material form, and then the Arupa Raga, even immaterial form, or formless realm. And then what do you call, some people like they like the material realms, like the Brahma realm, Rupa Brahmaloka, and Arupa Brahmaloka. Some people even like the Arupa or material realms. And then Mana is the conceit, the ego that we have, which is also very difficult to get rid of. It should be cut off only when you attain Arahanthood. So a lot of people, even Anāgami people, can have Mana. They can have ego. Conceit can be there. There are 9 kinds of conceits, Mana, actually, in the Tipitaka. So all kinds of Mana, all kinds of judgmental temperament should be cut off when we attain. Uddhacca is the restlessness. Uddhacca means restlessness, and this is one thing more we need to talk about. Restlessness is something that can hinder your final liberation. Very difficult to concentrate, focus, and very difficult to take right decision when you have Uddhacca, restlessness. The final wisdom can be achieved only when you are completely no restless. Uddhacca is just next to Avijja. You can see the intensity of Uddhacca or the restlessness. It is just next to Avijja, the ignorance. Ignorance is the final barrier that we have. So all these things are very, very important to know, and the more you know about these things, the easier for you to practice the Dhamma, realize the Dhamma, and achieve these sainthood. I would say, as if you are a follower of Buddhism, if you are interested in Buddhism, you need to keep these, one of them, as your lifetime target. You want to become Sotapanna, you definitely have to work on that, and do not wait for another eons later, whosoever come and rescue you. Don't wait for that. So during this wonderful, precious lifetime as human, and also you have the Dhamma, so practice the Dhamma, learn the Dhamma, associate more Kalyana Mitta friends, listen to the Dhamma talk, and attend to these Q&A Dhamma sessions like this. There you can actually clear out some of those doubts, and you can attain at least Sotapanna. If you attain Sotapanna, you are almost guaranteed. Almost there. All the best.